Yo, what's going on, Kale? Welcome, welcome. Getting Bombville ready. Hey, Delaney, how are you? I'm doing great. Decided to do another Animal Crossing stream before bed. My wife almost beat the original Mario. She got all the way to 8-3 and lost. Oh, so close. My heart was just freaking pumping watching her go through it. But it's all good. She's getting there. I need to see what the deal is with my YouTube chat. YouTube chat. Hello? Studio. Yeah, she really was. She's like getting better and better at Mario every time she plays. I'm so proud of her. I know one of these days she's gonna win it all. There we go. I got my YouTube chat. Butch, what are you doing? Sniffing my butt? Get out of here. I still have so many weeds in my town from when I fast forwarded a year in time by mistake. Neesmith, are you rapping in the chat? Are you singing that Mega Man song? How was everyone's day today? Rate it 1 to 10. Yeah, honestly, I think it's both. It's equally satisfying and annoying to pull out all these damn weeds. Oh, I see what you did there, Neesmith. Nice. You had a nice day. All right, I don't see any stars on the ground. This is not a good fossil day. Oh, hell yeah. Free fried chicken sandwich? How did that happen? Did a friend hook you up or did you have a coupon? It's okay. You can misspell words if you want. It's all good. A star. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Breeze? This is on a GameCube emulator. It's on Dolphin. I have a physical copy of Animal Crossing, and I do have two GameCubes, but I need to replace the battery in them because it never remembers the calendar. Every time I boot it up, it's like, is it the year 2001? And sometimes I'm like, you know what? I kind of wish that would be pretty cool. But I wouldn't want to like lose out on what I currently have in my life. Like I wish I could like still have my family, but it'd be 2001. You started doing videography for a local restaurant and they hooked you up. That is so awesome. Good for you, Delaney. I've always wanted to do that. You do video editing for like a restaurant and they just like hook you up. Yeah, Breeze Dolphin is freaking awesome, man. It's like one of the best emulators. All the games on it run so well, like Mario Strikers and all my favorites. Is your DP supposed to look like an iris too? Was it intentional? What do you mean by DP? Goofy Illustrator. Hey, Deckers. How you doing, bud? Freaking loved that Killer Instinct post, man. Oh my god. You even had the Killer Cut CD that comes with it. GameCube games look great still today. They do. I mean, it also emulators help too. But even back in the GameCube's heyday with games like Resident Evil Remake, oh, the graphics were so freaking good. Your dream job is to be the Able sisters? That'd be a pretty sweet job, right? Oh, Instagram display picture, profile picture. You think my profile picture looks like an iris? That was not intentional, but now I need to like double check it, man. It's the inner artist in you that's like seeing some cool shit, and I love it. You know what? Let's just say that was intentional. Just cuz, you know, it was totally intentional. Glad you're doing well, Deckers. Guys, check out Deckers' page, man. He's posting, like, especially if you love retro games, you're gonna love his Instagram page because he is posting the coolest retro games. He's got a great collection. My collection's kind of all over the place right now. But I'm enjoying the collecting hobby at the moment. So Delaney, are you gonna keep like trying out different restaurants and like doing video projects for them? Because that sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. You could build up a nice portfolio doing that. This is pure therapy, guys. Pulling out weeds and just shooting the shit with chat. Whew, this is the best. This is what I need after work, is just chilling out. Pulling out weeds. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Paul? I hope it's not stuck. I don't know what you mean, but... Hey, Imperator. Salut. Bonjour. I can see it, Paul. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. For a vintage thrift store? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I wish I had that when I was like starting to video edit. I should have like bought a nice camera and just like done that. Cause you're getting nothing but fun projects. Have you ever played Towers of Agazba? It's similar to Animal Crossing. I haven't, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. Is it on Steam or something? Is it for a Gamecast? I know, I'm like getting hooked on pulling out weeds. I did not think I was gonna enjoy it. Yeah, Delaney, keep it up. Sounds like great opportunities for you. Imperator, yes, this is an emulator. This is the Dolphin emulator. All right, that's enough weeding. I think we've done enough for tonight. We'll try again some other time, but we did a lot of damage there. There's a fish down there. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Come on. Oh shit, I did not realize how full my pockets were. Hey, my HRA score, 3024, pretty good. Boos, my man. How you doing? Good to have you back in the stream, buddy. Whoops. Did you ever play the Animal Crossing app? I tried it and I was like, what is this? It was not good from what I remember. I'm trying to think when they released it too. Yo, did you guys see that people are selling phones and iPads with TikTok installed on them for like thousands of dollars on eBay? I didn't check to see if they're actually being sold or if it's just listings, but it's pretty crazy. I think people are just really desperate to use TikTok that they're willing to spend thousands on a phone that has it. I was among the people that deleted it and then can't get it back, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy a freaking phone on eBay that has it. No, thank you. That's what it reminded me of, Neesmith. It reminded me of like the Flappy Bird phones when uh people were like reselling those for a lot of money. I deleted it just because my videos weren't getting seen anymore, but I think it's because I just got shadow banned because I went through a couple of moments where I deleted my account, brought it back, so they're like, you know what? We're just gonna kill all your engagement. But I still have TikTok on my iPad, so I made a Babam Games page on TikTok. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You're bringing me back to Flappy Bird, man. I used to be hooked on that game. It was a lot of fun. Reminded me of the Helicopter Flash game too. Yeah, if you get shadow banned on TikTok, it's really hard to come out of it. Oh yeah. Drug Money Rock. Let's go. Oh, I have like no inventory space. Sending another love letter to the museum. I have like OCD when it comes to open letters. I like have to delete them. Are you guys gonna use TikTok again when it comes back? Because this whole desperation of people wanting to use it again is just showing just how popular that freaking app is, man. It's got like a hold on people. I'm still gonna give it another shot because the one thing I did like about it was the discoverability. Like you could go live on TikTok and have like 100 people watching you. But I never knew if it was like legit people or bots, honestly. Seemed like genuine people. Judging from what they would say in chat. I mean, if it was AI, they convinced the shit out of me, but Deckers, you put up videos on TikTok and go live and stuff like that? I think you've always needed 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. That was the case when I was using it. And then they hooked me up with a code so that I'd be able to use like the TikTok streaming software. Because they were trying to get like OBS to have like their own streaming software basically. And it actually wasn't half bad to use. Yeah, it's really hit or miss, Deckers. Like, you could have one video blow the hell up and then upload the same style of video and then it just dies. It's just like a lottery, basically. Sea bass, my mortal enemy. Get out of here. I gotta sell my stuff. I'm gonna catch one more fish and then pay a visit to Mr. Tom Nook. Even Instagram sometimes feels a bit like a lottery. At least the reels do. But if I put up like a really nice, like photographed pic of like a game from my collection, those posts seem to do like consistently well, like at least 50 likes. So I don't know. I don't know how it works. It's really weird. I think honestly, I'm even lucky that I got to 9,000 followers. I'm lucky that like a few posts of me posting about like movie games like Finding Nemo and Shrek 2, like both of those videos like allowed me to get the follower count like where I'm currently at right now. But it's weird. Sometimes the videos with the least effort get more views. It's so true, Manny. Thanks for joining the stream, man. It's good to have you in here. Yeah, like I remember putting all my effort into my TikToks and then like they just would not get any traction. But then you post one that you barely put work into and for some reason that one blows up. So yeah, I actually have the Finding Nemo game on GameCube, but it's kind of like frustrating. Like they made it so difficult for some reason. It's like they knew that kids would get so frustrated playing it. But not even just kids, I mean adults alike. Like I'm trying to play this shit and I'm like, this is insane. Like you get one-shotted by enemies. It's like a Dark Souls game. Oh nice, Manny. Does she have like a lot of like followers or foodie videos are good. That's a good type of like videos to put out. Everybody loves food, man. So does she do when you say foodie videos, like is she just posting up reels of like really good restaurant food? Or is she like cooking the food? So true, Delaney. Yeah, there's like even like Aladdin and Lion King, like the old school ones. Those games were really tough too. No, I didn't say booty videos. No, we're trying to be respectful here. We're talking about somebody's wife. No, no, no. Bitterling. That's a new fish, I think. Let me see. Yeah, new fish. New fish discovered. Let's go. Gotta catch them all. Her foodie page has close to 5K and her business food page. What? Okay, that's crazy. When did she start these pages? Because if she starts doing like food reviews, then she'll really blow up. Yeah, drop her username um so she can get some more followers, man. I'll be sure to drop her a follow after the stream. No, Mitzi, get out of here. I'm trying to catch a fish. You see my stories with food? All that food is free. She gets paid to visit places? No way. That's freaking sick. Talk about a win-win, man. So is it places that are like local, or is she like even like traveling a decent bit to certain places? Oh, it's such a chill game, Imperator. Such a chill game. One of my favorites. You're getting that. No, man. Shit. You have to balance it out with like a crazy gym regimen to enjoy all this free food. Okay, what's like the coolest place she's been to as far as traveling? Yeah, travel you gotta charge more, especially like the further you get. Do you like realistic racing games? I feel like I went through like a phase where I did. Um Maybe at the time it was realistic, but like Gran Turismo back in the day, and I don't know if I would call this realistic, but like the Need for Speed Underground games I really like if we're just talking about just like simple racing games, but I never went all in on like the realistic ones like Forza and all that. They're like really cool though, especially if you have like the whole setup, like a racing wheel and everything. Oh shit. Just when I was going to fast forward and move on to the next day, I spot right in the corner of my eye one of these. I didn't see the movie for Gran Turismo, but I know the game is really good. Brazilian steakhouses. Oh man. Dude, Manny, you got it made, bro. You're freaking lucky. Your wife has like a dream job and you're like cashing in on the benefits. I love it. Yes, I need to still play Hogwarts Legacy. I've not played it. Or well, I've played very little of it, so yeah, I gotta check out the Gran Turismo movie one of these days. Hmm. I don't know. We'll see. Could be a game that I'll stream. Or maybe I'll stream like the first Harry Potter game that came out in 2001 and see those like PS1 Hagrid graphics. Even that Harry Potter game's a lot of fun. Like they make you use your mouse cursor to like draw out the spells, so you have to like do a specific motion to cast them. It's pretty cool. They are scary. It's because it's like one still image and it doesn't move. But back then we thought those graphics were like amazing, right? Like the N64 faces that didn't move when they spoke. So creepy. What's up, Butch? We gotta move on to the next day. I gotta make sure I don't go forward a year again. Then I'm gonna be pulling out weeds for like the rest of this week. Exactly, Delaney, just while like speaking full like speeches, just so creepy. Oh, those are all great games. Assassin's Creed, Legend of Zelda. You got good tasting games, man. Yeah, I think of GoldenEye right away. There was a creator that put out a viral video of him having that face, and it got so many views. I was so jealous. I'm like, man, I wish I came up with that. That is brilliant. Yeah, you teach me how to play Hogwarts Legacy, and I'll teach you how to play Elden Ring so you can face Mommy Melania. It'd be so awesome if you like really went all in to learn Elden Ring, babe. You should do it. But first you gotta get through Mario. My wife is in her element right now with all this attention. She loves it. Yeah, you guys would become partners and you'd leave me. I'd have to find like some creature or something in Elden Ring to shack up with. Alright, what's this? Come on. New fish. A pond smelt. Sweet. Yeah. Just double my height. That's a tall order. Look, I can't fill the shoes of Mommy Melania, okay? I just can't do it. I saw that movie, Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't think it was that good. Yeah, I know. I just realized that as I said it. I'm like, wait a second, that's not doubling. It's too late in the day right now. I'm just like, I can't do maths right now in my head. Imagine if I was 10 feet tall, that'd be crazy. I'm happy being 6 foot because if I was like freakishly tall, I'd be afraid that I would like die young. Tall people don't live long. Quick maths. The thing goes. Gulliver. I know that if we keep talking to Gulliver, he'll hook us up with an item. I almost say if we keep talking. This is what happens. My brain starts to think like 2 or 3 words ahead, and then I like flop them. What did he give me? Mouth of Truth? Whoa. The Mouth of Truth. There's a joke there. Quick maths. That's what like hip hop has become. It's like the quick maths guy and like mumble rappers where they just make noises. My favorite mumble rapper, that guy that goes, I hit him with that. I don't know what's his name. I never remember his name. Whoever that man is, he's a genius. I need to go into my house and see what the Mouth of Truth looks like. You ready for this? Here we go. What was the song that the child star made? Oh, you're talking about Corey Feldman, and it's that I'm the comeback king. Whoa! Look at that. Oh my god. This thing is amazing. You're gonna get that song stuck in my head, babe. I'm the comeback king. Sushi Obsession Vallejo and Sushi Obsessed Joanne. That's great names. Everybody drop her a follow right now. Sushi Obsessed Joanne. I wish this was like Twitch where we can drop a link in the chat. I'm sorry, I have something in my throat and I cannot shake it. I could hear it getting worse and worse as I was talking. Yes, Vanny, the whistling rapper. I gotta know what that guy's name is. Oh my god, I need water. Babe, get me a glass of water. I'm dying over here. Goodbye, Imperator. Have a good day at school. Au revoir. Looks like your pop. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Money Rock. Why is the face giving the Harry Potter PlayStation face? I know. It was so crazy. Yo, Bobby Joe. What's good? Welcome back to the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming back. We used to have a restaurant, but after kids, it was crazy to keep up, and employees got lazy with COVID. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, man. What was your restaurant called? Bro, that rapper straight to the one that goes I hit her with that. Oh, okay. So then that makes sense. That's why her page name is Sushi Obsession. Got you. That's awesome, man. I mean, like, you know, the fact that you guys even like had a restaurant, like the idea of it is so cool. That seems way more chill, dude. Because in my day job, I have clients that are restaurant owners, and let me tell you, they are like depressed, bro. they do not like their life. Like it's crazy. I really feel for anyone that attempts to own a restaurant because it is just crazy. So it seems like she did the smart move to go with events and catering. So depressed, but they have good food. Yeah, true. That is true. We have been to one of my clients' restaurants, and it's like a very fancy one. Were you? I told you had the voice to start doing YouTube, right? Like the game review and stuff. Do I really have the voice for doing YouTube? I don't know. I've been told this. I've been told that my voice is very relaxing. But this is why I'm trying, man. I think you did. It was when I was streaming playing Mario, and I think you jumped into my stream and you were saying it. One time I had neighbors who owned a restaurant and they were always so busy. Yeah, man. Bobby, I'm telling you, they to own a restaurant, you have no life. So it is not easy to do. Yeah, man, I remember that stream. I was trying to play the original Mario. I ended up beating it, but I think I did beat it live on stream, but it wasn't that specific stream. So, but I appreciate you saying that, man. I mean, I'm trying. So, your old voiceover reel seems pretty professional. Thanks, Deckers. I mean, those were from last year, and I feel like with time my narrator voice is getting better and better. When I first started, I sounded like this and I was really monotone, and people called me out on it in the comments, and rightfully so. But it gave me the motivation to figure out what voice is great, like best for narration. So, but yeah, it takes time. Uh-oh. Babe, do you got her or should I go? I can go. It's not a big deal. Our daughter just woke up. No. Wait, hold on. She's been having a lot of moments where like she just falls right back asleep really quick, so we'll see. She stopped. I think we're in the clear. Well, I think well, dude, I saw your what was it? It was the video of you talking about the Star Wars game and the shirt. That concept, you should keep that going, man. That's really good. Your wife says you never show excitement. I mean, but dude, look, if you know about that YouTuber and streamer, what's his name? Charlie? Uh, God, it's killing me. Moist Critical. He has the most monotone voice and he's gotten famous off of YouTube. Cause but he's just himself and that's like the key. So yeah, that's true, Deckers. I think she fell back asleep. So play Elden Ring, that gets everyone excited or super angry. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know if my PC can handle an Elden Ring stream. I gotta upgrade this freaking sucker. I have a CPU from like 2017 and it's like coughing dust. Hey Tracy, I'm really sorry to hear that. Sorry, I can't really understand the rest of your message, but really sorry to hear that. And I hope you're doing okay. Oh, oh, you're saying that they should play Elden Ring. Got it. Yeah, that is true. Even though I wouldn't mind an Elden Ring stream. Yeah, if that's your goal, dude, then I can definitely see yourself making videos to drive more people towards your eBay and claim sale stuff. Those are easy videos to make because it's like if you happen to find a good sale, then you can like talk about all like the sick finds that you got, and it's great fodder for content, really. All right. I've been in like autopilot here. I need to send out all these fossils. My goal though is to like do longer videos on YouTube. But the thing with doing that is it takes time to write a script and the editing process takes a while, but that's definitely one of my goals is to be able to just keep improving my content. Because I enjoy like posting game deaths and game overs, but it's very like quick and easy. It doesn't really take a ton of work aside from actually recording the gameplay myself. So I haven't messed around with Whatnot. So Whatnot is like basically Mercari, but there's like a video element to it, right? Like you could post videos on there, I think. Yeah. And that's the thing. If you're going to use ChatGPT to come up with your like scripts, then I think people are going to kind of pick up on the fact that it's not natural. For ideas, it makes sense, but like, I don't know. I think we're living in a time where it's all AI and automated stuff. And now more than ever, just being yourself and putting out realistic stuff is just going to be the best thing you can do. So that's just my opinion, though. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. I think ChatGPT stuff is like you can always tell when someone's using it, I think. But like if I'm going to come up with a script for a video, I'm going to be authentic and just come up with whatever's in my head for it. So it really is, Delaney, and it's getting creepier with like time. Like in 5 years, I don't even want to know what AI is going to be like. I just want like cool inventions to come out, not like the advent of AI. You see, that makes sense, babe. That's a good use of ChatGPT to make you sound nicer. Dealing with people like eBay buyers, I'm sure gets a little annoying after a while, though. I would hope that your experience with eBay buyers has been good. Like, I'm sure there's been some that are finicky about packaging and all that. I've been having some decent success selling my games on Mercari, and I make sure to bubble wrap the shit out of the games so they don't say nothing. I'm gonna start a cooking channel where I tell AI to come up with a recipe with just shit lying around and just see what kind of things I can put together. Why can't AI ever get hands right? Like, do you mean when you try to like AI art can't figure out hands, I think. Someone just returned a game that didn't work, got it back, and works just fine. That's so freaking annoying. Did they give you negative feedback for that? I'd be so pissed. That's my fear with selling games because I test all my shit out. There's always like seven fingers on it. I know. It just can't figure out hands. It's so sophisticated, but it can't do it. Bobby, you would watch that cooking show? We got to make it a reality. The AI cooking show. I would love to do one stream where I cook, but because I love to cook, but I just don't know what that would look like in my kitchen as far as a camera setup. It would end up looking like a freaking studio. Like I'd have ring lights everywhere, and it would be just crazy. All right, that's good that they didn't give you negative feedback at least, but still, to return a game that actually does work, that's annoying. You see, in the end, that tells me that they just didn't want the game to begin with, or they just changed their mind. I could kind of see why AI can't figure out hands because even when like I was at like the peak of my level as an artist, I still could not figure out hands for the life of me. I could draw a face like halfway decent, but hands, for some reason, really tough. But that's why artists always stress learn your fundamentals, learn human anatomy. But that's too much work. So, what, I gotta take an anatomy class? Oh, that's a cool looking fish. A brook trout. Sweet. Add it to the collection, baby. I don't need these raffle tickets anymore. I have January raffle tickets, and it's February, so they're useless. Look, I'm gonna litter in front of this cup. Look, check this shit out. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Just drop my freaking my raffle tickets in front of you. Arrest me, I dare you. You went to a vintage store the other day and saw some Disney Channel Nintendo DS games? They're probably so good. My wife would love those. She'd be all over it, like Disney Channel games. I was not a Disney Channel kid, so I can't relate. I was a Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network kid. I hated the Disney Channel back then, actually. I used to have arguments with my cousin Joanne about it because she loved Disney. She loved like who was it, Zach and Cody, Zach and Miri, whatever the hell the shows were. No worries, Bobby Joe. Hope you have a good night, man. Thank you as always for joining and supporting, dude. Call me a troubled uh child then, because man, that was my shit. Not Zack and Miri. I know I'm thinking of something else. I know that's a Seth Rogen movie. Oh god, that was funny. Drake and Josh, that was Nickelodeon though. I like Drake and Josh was good. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog was like the goat. That was great. Ed, Ed and Eddie was like brain rot, but also a good time. Dexter's Laboratory, Doug, but that was Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, all those shows were the best. I love that there's YouTube channels dedicated to like showing those shows. And it's like all year round, like for Halloween or for Christmas, they'll show like the themed episodes. No, Ren and Stimpy, I watched it, but I didn't like it. It was like disgusting. I don't know how they got away with that show. They like picked their boogers and flung them at each other. I liked Angry Beavers. That was a good one. Cat Dog. Cat Dog with the little blue mouse. Winslow. I love that name, Winslow. That would be good for like a pet. Good pet name. Yeah, Delaney, like they have even the old commercials in them. They're amazing. I was letting it run uh for like on Christmas Day, and it was like the best background to have. There's like no better nostalgia than to run old 90s cartoons in the background on Christmas Day. It is like the ultimate combination. Yeah, I don't know what's with your spelling, babe. You're fat fingering everything. Oh god, I have a burp stuck. I hate that feeling. Oh my gosh, on an old CRT, there is nothing like those CRT TVs. They are the best. I had to get one for my game room. I honestly like it better than like the HD TV that we have for the game room. Or like, there's just something about it. It's just so good. And obviously, retro systems are way better on there. So I know. I was telling them. I was telling them you were so close to beating Mario. So darn close. You literally made it to 8-3, the second to last level. Oh, dude, Kipper was great. Kipper was like the dog. Franklin. I didn't watch much Arthur, but I would always go over like my neighbor's house as a kid, and they always had Arthur playing in the morning. I used to watch like Pokemon before going to school. That was my jam. Yo, what up, that one red pyro? It's game time indeed. Arthur was a comfort show. I always just think of the Arthur meme where he's like clenching his fist. But yeah, I never watched the show though. I was also like at the time really big into wrestling during the Attitude Era, and I would like stay up on Monday nights like and just be like dead tired the next day for school. Oh shit, you grew up in Mexico, so we used to get the old shit translated to Spanish. That's awesome, man. When did you come to the States? Wait, I gotta add more stuff here. I didn't realize I could hear your stream volume on my phone and thought someone rang our door. If someone rang the doorbell at this hour, I would like get ready to grab a bat. Because this is not the time for someone to be ringing the doorbell. Oh my gosh. Dragon Ball Z, yes, absolutely. Thundercats was good too. With Snarf. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to do. These are classics, man. That original Pokemon show was something else, dude. I would just sing that theme song like, oh, so good. I wanna be the very. Oh, it's just such a catchy theme, man. And the Dragon Ball Z theme songs, oh, masterpiece. Masterpiece. I miss my childhood, man. Good freaking times. Ah, I got you. When you were 11, then? That's awesome, dude. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever been to Mexico. I've been to Chile because that's where my family is from. Um, my parents were born there, and I got to go there when I was in kindergarten. And I remember that trip like it was yesterday. Like, I remember the food, the people, Like getting to meet like so many of my cousins brings back great memories. I gotta go back there one of these days. All right, babe. Have a good night. Love you. Thank you for joining the stream. As always. No, I caught like a freaking tuna can. How's your Spanish, Manny? Like, did you kind of lose it over time or do you still speak it consistently? Sí, yo hablo español, pero necesito aprender más porque cuando yo hablo por más de 3 o 4 minutos, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm medio gringuito. That's awesome. Like, there's certain members of my family that I can only speak to in Spanish, like my grandma. So, like, before I call her, I will come up with I'll have notes ready just so I know I'm not gonna like mess anything up. So, but yeah, it's fun speaking Spanish. I love it. I think it's so important. It's definitely one of the most important languages to know in this country. So, I try to challenge myself to learn more, but it's tough. I want my daughter to like learn as much as possible, so but first I need to perfect it. So I watch like a lot of Chilean soap operas. At least I did over the summer, and that was helping me cuz I was like writing taking a lot of notes. So it really is. It's one of the romance languages, so can't go wrong in learning Spanish. It's so key. Yeah, it seems like the type of Spanish they teach in this country is like from Spain. That was at least the experience I had learning it in high school. So, dude, you're smart, man. Because I'll go through moments where I'm only speaking to my daughter in Spanish, but she's like only 9 months old. But still, it's like at that age they're absorbing everything. So, like now is the time to start ingraining the Spanish, into her mind. So she doesn't like the fact that you speak to them only in Spanish. Because I could see her maybe wanting you to speak to them in both, but either way. I think for me, it's always like I get intimidated when I'm put on the spot to speak Spanish, like at a job or when I'm just out in public and someone needs help with a translation. That's like my biggest motivation to improve, But it's not easy, man. Learning a language is like it's like a second job, really. It's tough. And if you don't speak it after a while, you start to just lose it. So, all right, I'm going to send out this letter, catch this fish, and then call it an evening. Tonight's been a lot of fun, though, guys. It's been a great stream. She wants them to be bilingual, so she said speak to in Spanish because in school they'll learn English. Ah, huh. I see. I could kind of see where she's coming from with that. But dude, kudos to you though, man, for doing only Spanish. I think that's still great, you know. That is a great thing cuz you're only giving them an extra tool in the toolbox, man, because knowing Spanish is so like it's just so big for job opportunities too. So, you're doing the right thing, man. One of these days, if I improve my crappy Chilean Spanish, I would like to do a stream in Spanish. But I gotta work on it, man. Definitely one of my long-term goals. So, all right, I got some more fossils to send out, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Still owe 80 freaking thousand, man. We're almost there. That's good enough. That's why we mail out these fossils so we can make that money. Tom Nook is so greedy. He is the worst. Watch, and then when we remodel our house, it's gonna be like 400,000. It's always like something ridiculous. It's like the biggest leap. That's a good question, Manny. So there's not really an end to it. Like you can end up collecting like every fish and catching every bug. So like completing it is like entirely up to you in what you do in the game because there's like a lot of things to do. The main like objective is just to keep paying off your house so that you can get a bigger and bigger house and you can decorate it and get like judged on how it's decorated. You can play full NES games in this game. So if you find like Excite Bike, you can literally play the game inside this one. And trying to think of what else. But yeah, there's no like real ending to it, which is cool because you kind of, make your own way in the game basically. So like for me, my goal playing this is to collect every NES game you can find in the game. But they're rare to find. Like you either got to get lucky finding them or yeah, like basically you just have to kind of stumble upon them. But it's a really chill game. I've always loved it and they did a really good job with the Switch version of it. So yeah, if you're into those games, it's going to be hard for you to get into this, but I do recommend giving this a shot. Maybe like the Switch version, because then you can kind of like involve your family in it too. This one's a little harder to do that because, obviously it's a GameCube game and they didn't really have it so that you can play together, you know. They had it so that you could like take turns basically. But yeah, I don't know. when I first played this, I also was like very skeptical of it, and then I'm like, it actually swayed me. I'm like, this is a really chill and just relaxing game. So, but to each his own. All right, I'm gonna save, and I am gonna call it an evening, everybody. Tonight has been freaking awesome. Manny, it was great chatting with you, man, and thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm gonna scroll up and make sure that I get your wife's page so I can drop her a follow. Um, and I'm happy for her, man. That sounds like she's having a great time doing that, dude. So, and you're benefiting too, man. You're having some great food too. So, sounds like a win-win to me. And Delaney, thank you so much for joining too. Appreciate you supporting the streams and everybody else. You guys are the best. Um, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Take care, everybody. Bye.